Hey guys, it's Maggie from Rock Paper Coffee. If you run an online store, the conversion rate is the most important for you because you want to convert your visitors into buyers. So the conversion rate is measured in the number of purchases you get per 100 visitors. So if you get 600 visitors per day and you've got 6 orders, it means that your conversion rate is 1%. This is the basic conversion rate, and this is really good conversion rate. However, I would challenge you to improve your conversion rate to get to 3 or 5% or even more. In this video, I will show you how to use Google Analytics to analyze your data and how to find the best converting traffic to skyrocket your sales. So this is a free tool that you can use to review where your traffic is coming from and which sources of traffic bring you the best conversion, bring you the most sales. This is important, and in this video I will show exactly how to do it in your Google Analytics, how to read your Google Analytics data, and how to use it to double or triple your sales. Let's dive right in. Okay guys, so let's get started. First of all, you need to log into your Google Analytics. If you haven't got Google Analytics integrated, please check this video at the top, which guides you step by step on how to integrate your Google Analytics with your Shopify store. First of all, when you land on Google Analytics, you see this dashboard which has a summary of your data. So the default display shows you the activity within the last 7 days. So these are the users that visited to your store, how many sessions, your bounce rate, and the session duration. So basically the difference between users and sessions is that users is the actual number of people who visited your store, and if someone visited you more than once, it counts as 2 sessions. Obviously I've got more sessions because a few people visited me more than once during that period. The real-time report shows how many people are currently on the website. At the moment it's 0, but if you want to, you can view that, you can click it and then view where they are located, how they found you, and how long have they been on the website. If you scroll down, you see more data. So here you've got data on how people find you, how people get to your website. So you've got color charts, and below you've got the traffic sources divided into colors. So as you can see, the main one for my website, the main traffic source is direct visitors, obviously someone who visited me previously. Then social, I'm quite active on Instagram and YouTube, so I've got mainly traffic coming from those sources. Also a bit of Facebook, organic search, and referrals. So obviously all of those are free. This is free traffic. I'm not paying for the traffic. You can see how active are the users. I'm not really using this chart. I'm not sure how useful it is. However, you can view it and see it helps you how you retain users. I also don't really use it to my data. You will find that also Google Analytics has got loads of really in-depth data. You will end up using maybe like 1/3, 1/4 of the data within the platform to really learn about your traffic, learn about your visitors. So session by device, it is quite useful. The 58% users are using desktop device, 39% are browsing on mobile, and only 2% on a tablet. And obviously how many visitors I've got per country, so United States, United Kingdom, India, Canada, Philadelphia, and more. You can see more in location overview, but we will go to other sections in this video. And also you can check on which time of day your visitors are. You've got the most visitors. Obviously this is within your time zone. Okay, so next let's check the left hand side. I will show you exactly which sections I am using to read the data. So this is the real-time data that will show you the visitors currently on your website. Okay, so the real time, as you can see, the traffic is coming from social sources, other other sources, active pages, and the locations. If there was a visitor on the website, you will be able to see like the pin location on the map, which is really fun to check where are your visitors on the website, where are they located. Okay, the next section is audience. I'm not using it that often, but it's really useful if you are collecting data to create better profile audience on Facebook ads, to really doing research on the type of audience that visits your website. So I will quickly show you how it works. Click on overview, and here you will be able to see the percentage of new visitors per return visitor. So I've got only 12.5% of return visitors. New visitors make 87.5. Normally I've got about 30% return visitors, but because I've been quite active on Instagram in the last 2 weeks, I've got an unusually larger number of traffic from Instagram. That's why they count as new visitors. But you've got these are quite useful actually. So average session duration 1 minute 21. So this is how long people spend on your website. This is quite important for Google, this measurement. The bounce rate is 276, which is quite unusually low. Normally my bounce rate is within 60-70%. So I'm not sure if what happened, either the Google Analytics is crazy or people are not bouncing, but normal bounce rate on average website is between 40 and 60%. Pages per session. So this is, I'm quite happy. So over 3 pages per session. So obviously people don't bounce on the website when they land on a page and they click to other sections. What really helped me is that I'll show you. What really helped me with the bounce rate is that I sent from my Instagram. By the way, please subscribe. Dong. So when people click on this link, it's been sent to this kind of link tree. I'll show you. And as you can see, I created this kind of link tree on the landing page from Instagram. So people, when they land here, they can click to other pages on my website. That's why my bounce rate dropped, and that's why people see more than one page on the website. So this is really useful. If you want to reduce the bounce rate, if you want to improve the number of pages, this is really useful. Okay, let's go back to Google Analytics now. So we've got sessions. I've already told you what are sessions, what are users, new users and all users, number of sessions per user. So if someone visited you more than once in the last 7 days, this is count as, you see this number. So for me it's 1.13 sessions per user. Okay, the page view, so how many pages were viewed. Obviously the language, so English USA, English German, English non-specified country, French, I think it's German. And you can also view the countries in detail, so which countries make up the most of your visitors. And also you can view by city.
So this is Ashburn. Okay, Ashburn, I think it's in the UK.
Sydney, Melbourne, and so on. You can also view browsers, operating systems, so this is quite useful, especially if you are selling apps, or if you're targeting only certain certain users with certain operating systems, or certain mobile users as well. So this is quite useful, as I mentioned, for me, because I don't need this data. I really use this part of Google Analytics. However, it is very in-depth, so you can explore it. Demographics, it can also be useful. So this is obviously the age of the average user and the gender. I've got females 53%, males 46 over 46, and the age group of the average user is 25-34. And that's why I mentioned it's quite useful if you are if you want to narrow down your audience on Facebook ads. This data is quite useful, so you target similar audience as the average visitor to your website. And another in-depth area is interest. So you can see what kind of interest your visitors have. So you can also use it to narrow down your audience with Facebook ads. There's much more of the information, but you probably won't be needing it on a regular basis when reviewing your Google Analytics data. So let's go further. Let's click on acquisition. And this will show you where the traffic is coming from. So this is my favorite part of Google Analytics. So let's start by clicking Overview. Okay, under Acquisition, you've got this kind of summary of the data. So let's go through that. So here you've got top channels that send you traffic, and obviously they are color coded. So direct traffic is blue. So obviously these are the return visitors, social traffic, so organic search, obviously Google search, referral, and others. And I've got conversion rate as contact us page, so obviously the thank you page. After someone contacts me or purchases something, they land on a thank you page. And here you've got number of users from each traffic source, how long they spend on the website, what is the bounce rate per traffic source, so you can see the lower the bounce rate, the better. And conversion rate, so Google conversion rate, which traffic source convert the best for you, so this is the average. Direct traffic, so return visitors convert the best, and social sources, organic search, referral don't convert. Well, don't convert in that period for me. And let's dive a little deeper. Let's click on all traffic and then first click on channels. This will show you all channels, all traffic sources, a breakdown with more detail. You can see the number of users, new users, the sessions, bounce rate per traffic source, pages per sessions, average session duration. This is quite important, so I pay attention to that. I pay attention to bounce rate. I pay attention mainly to the conversion rate, which traffic source is the best for conversion, the best for SEO. So obviously the session duration is something that Google pays attention to. Bounce rate is something that Google pays attention to. So these two, I focus on bounce rate and session duration. And obviously these are for me, so conversion rate. So this is really useful. This is the one of the sections that I monitor regularly. Also, if I click on source and medium, this is the same data but with more details. So actually each platform individually that sends me this traffic with the same data as I mentioned, but you've got more details as to which exactly platform contributes the most for you. So as I mentioned, I've been focused on Instagram lately. That's why it's at almost at the very top. So I can see it doesn't convert. The bounce rate is 0 because they land on the stream app, so they don't bounce from a website. They click on other pages. So there's almost 5 pages per session, so that's perfect. They spend almost 2 minutes, which is excellent. The conversion rate is very good, over 4%, which is perfect. Google organic traffic doesn't result in any conversion, so no contacts. Bounce rate is slightly higher. YouTube also generates traffic, but it doesn't convert in my case. Facebook also. So this is the Shopify community discussion board, which I'm quite active on, but it doesn't send me as much traffic as other sources. And YouTube on the mobile. So if you see this kind of m.youtube or m.facebook, it means that someone was browsing on their mobile, so it counts separately in Google Analytics. This is the part that I pay attention to. This is the part that I monitor on regular basis because it can easily show you which platforms convert the best for you, which send you the most sales, which platforms actually contribute towards your SEO, so you know which platforms to focus on. So if you want to improve your SEO, you simply focus on the platforms that have got longest session duration and lowest bounce rate. Example from it's Google Organic. So this improves my SEO. So if I want to double or triple my traffic from Google, this will naturally help my SEO and help me rank higher and higher and higher. The referral section, if you click it, will show you all the external sources that drive your traffic. So it's mainly social media and backlinks, and you can also monitor the same elements as with the previous section. If you've got Google Ads, you can monitor your campaigns in this section under Google Ads campaigns. I haven't got any. And Search Console is also fantastic. Search Console, you need to integrate it. You can actually see keywords people type in Google when they find you from the search engines. So as I can see that people find me through those keywords. So these are, I think, last 7 days, right? Let me just check. I think so. You can change the data if you want. So let's have a look at last 30 days. Apply, and you can compare it to the previous period as well. So you can see what kind of keywords were people were putting. I created this kind of very popular article last year that helped me get to page 1 in only 4 days. I've got another blog post showing you exactly how I did it, and I still rank high for that article, and obviously people find me through that keyword. Rock Paper Copy is obviously my brand name. Shopify versus WordPress SEO, so that's another article that's ranking quite high. Or Shopify SEO Expert, that's my target keyword, another keyword, the same keyword as this one for the article. Okay, so people find me through articles, and obviously they convert later on. Okay, critique my website. I obviously do run website critique. So yeah, you can find those keywords under acquisition Search Console queries, but you need to open the Google Search Console first, integrate with your website, and then integrate with Google Analytics. So you've got all the data in one place, so you don't have to hop between 2 platforms. Also, if you've got Facebook ads, they will be stored here. So all campaigns, you can monitor which campaigns are the most effective, which convert the best, and which are the cheapest. So you can control them here. And the other parts, if I'm honest, I don't monitor other ones, because for me, the most important part is the conversion rate, is the bounce rate, the session duration. These are the 3 measurements that I really focus on if I want to see if my website is healthy, if the traffic sources are healthy, and so on. So I do recommend monitoring these. Now, I'll show you how to find the tracking data in Google Analytics to add it to your website. So go all the way down to admin, and under property, make sure that it's selected, so the right property, click on tracking info, and then tracking code. So I simply copy that code and put it within the header tag on Shopify, and I'll cover how to do it in the next video. So make sure to click subscribe and notify to be notified when this video is up. Please do me a great favor, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel for the algorithm, and hit the bell to get notified every time I add new video. There's new video coming every week on Tuesdays and Fridays. Also check the other videos shown here and see even more clips on my YouTube channel. Speak with you soon, bye bye!